Alright, so what I'm actually gonna do, I'm gonna put the skeleton here. So even if this block fails, I'm pretty well guarded. No, I'm not gonna move him. So right now, I'm actually in a really good spot. Because of this, I'm actually going to. I don't feel like I need to move him too much. Just gonna move him this way. Have a little bit more of a stronger cage. Alright, yes. So that's really good. He's gonna stay down, and I don't need to do sneaky get stuff on him. One of the better things too is it kind of clears out the whole left side, because I want him to not be able to use the Yeti as much as possible. So if the Yeti's stuck on the right with Wild Animal, you're probably gonna you might see me go run off to the left.
Look over there, some cute little beauties.
So also as a league update, because one of the teams actually lost their matches, I have a much better chance of making playoffs, but I still need to win or tie. Overall, I still want to obviously just win because I can use the SPP in the playoffs. So he's trying to start trying to crowd into my cage, which I'm not too worried about. The only thing I'm probably worried about is that, yeah, Berserker Frenzy going off. So he's gonna hit a skeleton. Not really my biggest worry. I can't even question if that's even worth it. But whatever. I mean, my front line is pretty stranglehold. It's being held on in a lock, but it's not gonna be too bad. I think if anything too, I want to play the first half a little slow and try and maximize as much damage as I can on his team. With the way that he's actually blocking me, I'm really encouraged to just shift all my guys into the left and run up the field. Not, oh, he's gonna use this. Really? I feel as though that's not really worth it. Okay, so I guess he opted not to.
Did you know most teams are jealous
so
of the
let's see,
undead
that's a
teams?
frenzy. He's probably gonna try and bum rush
Apparently,
him.
Tom Landry, in a rare interview, stated it is because their players don't stop playing when they die.
Oh, well, that makes sense.
Alright, so that's not going anywhere. I'm gonna push him there. Yes!
Ouch! He knocked them senseless.
You're assuming then that he had something between his ears to begin with.
Oh, I feel so real. I didn't say good luck, have fun at the start of the match. So that won't work as much as I want. Let's see. So I'm gonna move this guy over here. I think I'm gonna probably move him here. If I move him here, I can move this guy here. Put this guy here. Rush. See if my guard is enough. I technically should get rid of this guy, but I'm not as worried.
Who've gone bust with crippling debts.
And with the cost of doping and bribery on the rise, the problem won't be going away.
So let me move this guy now. Fuck, I should have moved him first. Well, let's do that. Okay, yeah, we're gonna do it that way, because I don't really want to mess with that. Let's move him there for safekeeping, and then why the fuck not? Oh, hey, look, he hits. I remove him there. We're not going to follow.
You can't say much about that.
And that's a turn.
Full-blooded, but perfectly legal.
Just in case people don't understand what Wild Animal does. Because he's a big guy, a lot of big guys have some type of negative effect. Some of them make you kind of force a roll to see if you can actually use them. So like for this guy, to represent, you know, it's probably going to re-roll that. Or not, he's going to push? Okay. But yeah, essentially he has to roll to actually use him. And so he has Wild Animal again. This is kind of my problem with some of the teams. Like if I was playing Chaos, who also has a big guy kind of like that, they have Minotaurs. I wouldn't really actually use a Minotaur on my team until late in the season. I mean, granted, we're late in the season right now, but on a team like Chaos and Norse, like, Norse has really good base skills. A lot of them start with block, and then you have frenzy guys. You want to kind of use them instead of kind of using a lot of your money on big guys like Yetis and Minotaurs. Chaos is, again, and I've gone on over this in my other video, a team that requires a lot of skill gain to be really useful, because you want block and you want a lot of the offensive skills. But if you have a Minotaur and the Minotaur does so much damage to the other team, you sort of soak a lot of your skills into him. So you are sort of rewarded and also punished for using that kind of player on your team.
Just look at the fans. They're red hot. A majority of supporters reckon that the league should take measures to prevent the small minority of peaceful fans from watching a match from the terraces.
They've got a point. If they don't want to join in the fun, they might as well stay home.
Kill the skeleton.
On Cablevision.
I'm not too worried about it. Oh, actually, he regenerated. So I'm even less worried about it.
Unless he plays for an undead team, that is.
Good one, Bob. Yeah, I love undead jokes.
And there he
They
is.
kill me.
So normally against a lot of teams, I'd probably be rushing for the touchdown. But because his Yeti is down, I feel sort of encouraged to sort of stall the ball and play his team out. By doing that, I'm being safe. Because I don't really want to force a kickoff and have his Yeti be back up. The whole idea right now is to be out of range of his Yeti, so that I don't feel threatened by this big guy. Because I think Yeti's like 5 strength. It has to be 5 strength. Yeah, 5 strength. And that's huge. Biggest guy, you know, I have mummies that are 5, but... And that's one of the things that guard gets. You know, it was on... I get to choose the dice because I have more,
I bet those Yetis don't like
you know,
playing
more
the
strength and more
dungeon
presence
ball,
in that area.
That's right, Jim.
But yeah, like Yetis come with so much. Like Frenzy on a 5 strength is really, really
That's strange, Bob.
powerful.
Didn't figure any Norse team.
All right, so I want to move the ball. Let's see if he wants to use his wizard. I doubt he's going to. He's probably going to wait till I get out here. So, I want to get rid of this guy. And I have pretty good rolls, so I'm going to use one of my guys who are standing by him. I'm going to use this guy because even if he doesn't, my cage isn't too broken. That is a terrible, I'm going to reroll that. Okay, that's much better. I'm not going to follow.
He checked that move.
Made him look stupid.
Let's see. Alright, so I'm going to slowly move my cage up. Actually, I should have followed, but, you know, that's my fault. So I'm going to move him there, and then move this guy here, so I'm a bit more secure. This guy doesn't have block. This guy has block. Because he has frenzy, I kind of want to make sure I have a better chance of taking him down.
So they say, but it really only comes down to taking a few hits.
So we're gonna move him there, and I'm gonna follow.
This player has opened the slapping box and gives rather generously.
That is terrible. Oh, whatever.
He sent him
Stand
down
from
for
good.
a chat with the Astro Granite.
Alright, so he jumped up. He's probably going to blitz with that guy. It's the good call. So, really interesting. So because he has block and frenzy, I totally would have gone in. So what I feel he opens me up to is I can just either blitz him with this guy, or I can. I think that's pretty much my only.
Just look at the way his feet.
Yeah, that was too risky. There's too much.
Is still echoing around his body.
Yeah, I don't know. Alright, so what he actually did is he really opened things up for me. So I'm going to. Oh, wait for the wizard.
What did you expect?
Jim, it still just surprises me each time I see them on the pitch.
Ogres.
Alright, so I'm gonna stand this guy up first. I want to free this guy up so we can blitz in. So let's see how this goes. That's perfect. I'm gonna move him out there. I'm not gonna move him out. So this guy's gonna go up. Actually, I want to bring him in so he has support. That way.
That reminds me of when I took Griff to bits in the '91 final against Reichman.
Oh yeah, you kneecapped him.
I'm gonna move him that way.
Doping is really endemic in this sport.
Isn't it written into the game rules?